Splat! Hello? Hello? There we go. If I have one more fucking problem tonight, I'm going to fucking scream, close the stream, and throw the fucking computer out the fucking window, because that's how much patience I have tonight. I have literally been talking this entire time about the fact that I have no patience for things tonight. Oh boy. Oh boy, that just made me so much worse. It's a lot cheaper to scream into a pillow. At this point, I don't care. Also, you literally took the job, and you didn't take it. I have no fucking patience. Go in the fucking jacuzzi. That is my mood tonight. Honestly. Ugh. Do not hassle me tonight, villagers. Because you will be hassled right back. I will take my anger out on throwing these villagers into the jacuzzi, because at least that gives me some satisfaction. These villagers are rebelling a bit. We've had now 3 villagers who did not want to take the job already. Before you started, Spyro. My Minecraft cape is still not showing up in Java Edition, the common cape. That's still, not showing up. For no reason at all. I do not know why. It's just not showing up. Dad's laptop decided to throw a hissy fit right before the stream, so I had to sit there and fix that, so that's why I'm running late. I am not having a good day. The only saving grace is the fact that I don't have to take Dad to the airport tonight. You are literally taking... Why? I can see the sparks, my guy. You are taking the job. Why are you not... Why are you losing the job? The other guy took it. You're out. No, go fuck yourself. I'm not waiting. I am not waiting. This is my mood tonight. Nice not to need to do the drive. More importantly, Sparrow, it's nice to not have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. If I'm this frustrated, can you imagine how frustrated I'm going to be at work tomorrow morning with no sleep? We're out of villages. Well, in that one we are. It does sound nice. Lots of coffee. Finally used up all the villagers in there. Although I can hear another baby villager. It'll still keep pumping out. Alright. That's fine. We can fix this. What we need is my gear. I need my Silk Touch pickaxe. Because what I need to do is I need to shatter this bit of glass. Then put a single rail down there. And then break this rail here. And then reattach that rail there. And then I believe this should work. Burn that. Oh my god! Oh, that was a terrible mistake. Oh, that was a terrible mistake. All the villagers I am going to have to kill now. Oh no. Oh no, that was terrible. That was a terrible mistake. Ugh. A leak in the villager pipeline. A terrible, terrible leak in the villager pipeline. I need to fix this, and I need to fix this, like, now. Okay. Righto, you lot, get back in there. Move. Alright. Oh god, they're still escaping. What's worse is that one of them's... Oh my god. This is... fucking disaster that's just happened here. I was joking about the Villager Rebellion, but it's actually happening. Righto. How am I going to fucking fix this? This has caused a... This has caused a lot of a mess. This has caused so many problems. Man, I have no patience for this tonight. I am very tempted to just take my fucking sword and go to fucking town. There has to be a solution. Escalate to de-escalate. Right, there's only one thing for it. Welcome to the fucking rice fields. Right. I've got a minecart. Here's a minecart. Get in the minecart. So get in the minecart. Oh, come on. Come on. How good. One of you dropped. Ha 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 ha! Yes, suffocate. Right. It's only one problem. I'm gonna drop blocks down and see if they go for the job. Fire also works. I mean, that's true. But there's just too much of a mess there, Spyro. Because the problem is they're all going to push each other out. That's the problem. So, like, case in point, it's already starting to happen now. So... Go on, run into the lava for me. The worst part about all of this is that if I kill anybody, these other villagers will know about it. That's the worst part. Is that I can't block off the other villagers and keep them safe. grab that before I lose it. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna put this down as well before I lose that. Everything else, look, it's fine. If I lose everything else, I lose everything else. I don't really care. Need some random accidents. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem I have right now. Hi, Blackpoint. Welcome on in. You watched the Villager Rebellion. It happened. There was an accident. A critical accident. I've got an idea. Just keep pushing him. This'll work. This'll get rid of the crowding. Sounds like GB, FSB, arrange. This will cost a lot. And I'm going to lose all of the villagers that are here. Which means we're gonna have to go on our little adventure anyway, I think. But this could work. And I know what the problem was already. I can tell you right now, I know exactly what the problem was. That is supposed to be a powered rail. Now the question is, where are my powered rails? There. Got it. That was the exact problem. That's supposed to be powered. No? Okay. So there are other problems here. And I don't know what those other problems are. So I'm gonna block this off for now and stop the flow. Right. Now what do I do about villagers over here? Wish I could just dig the floor out from under them and throw them in a pit. Don't I have a fishing rod? Hey, you! Come here! Oh, no you don't. In the pit! I said in the pit. Oh, he fucking got wind of me. Accidents, you'll pretty much be out of villages. Spyro, I'm gonna have to take that evil. Like... they're out. They're out and I can't put them back in. Be careful with that lava. If I fall in, I fall in. At this point, I am... honestly, Spyro, tonight, I literally just gave 0 fucks now. I am so done. So fucking done. You have no fucking idea. But... you reap what you sow, and I have sowed an accident. Do you not follow something like animals? Not really, no. They do go after job blocks. But I'm not sure if I can put a job block down. Because they will basically run around the lava and avoid it. So that's... null and void. Emerald block. How did they follow that? I can try it. I don't have high hopes, but I can try it. No. They don't follow that. There has to be a way. Sorry. Don't be sorry. It's my mistake. It was my fault that I got into this situation. I need to get out of this situation. I'm just trying to work out how I can get out of this situation. That's all. So I need a downward slanting thing. I'm gonna take that bucket of lava back up, because this is clearly not working. Let's get a dirt block. And then put a rail in there. Okay. And then fill that with lava. There we go. That's what we need. Put a job block in the bottom. Dirt on top, then when they run forward into the pit, they then put lava. That's not a bad idea. I can hide the job block down here. It's not like I don't have job blocks. No, because don't they have to reach it, though? And every time I do that, I'll destroy the job block. As far as I remember, I think a villager has to be able to see the job block. So, if I hide it, that's fine. Yeah, but then the lava will destroy it. That's what I'm saying. Like in the wall so they can access it. So you mean like in here then? I mean, we can try it, but I reckon it's just going to destroy the job block. I'll do... God. I'll do... Maybe not a barrel. Maybe do like a smoker or something, or a smithing table. I'll do a cauldron. Cauldrons are easy enough to make. I've got plenty of iron. Put a cauldron there. Say something not wood, yeah. Then put an iron there. The question is, we'll then put the lava bucket in here. Now the question is, will that leave it alone? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So now that I just need a villager to get over here. Good idea. Except they won't take a job because it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Maybe I can try coaxing them over. Oh no, here goes one. You coming? It's right there. Fuck. Okay, that's not gonna work. Good idea, but no, not gonna work. Maybe in the floor? They have to be able to reach it, I think. Cool, and now I'm lagging. Oh, sure, I can take this one up. Standing on it counts. But then that'll go into the cauldron, won't it? As soon as I pull out the lava bucket, they all walk away. Into the pit. Go on. You too. Oh, we got two of them. And you, since you're standing there, make yourself useful and get in that minecart. What do you mean you did not get in the fucking minecart? Come on. Ugh, whatever. Whatever, zero patience. You're dead now. How nice of you. Why don't you join him? Come on, over here, mate. Over here, don't you want to see this nice, lovely cauldron? Don't you want to see this nice, lovely cauldron? Go on, in you go. Gentle, 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 gentle. There you go. There you go. Come on. Next. And you go, and... Perfect. Come on. In you come. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. There's room for all. Why not take out the other block out and catch multiple of them? What other block do you mean? It's better than I thought. It does. Go on. In you go. Yep. That's what we need. Slender rail. They could technically jump out. Yeah, the rail was there for a minecart, but that's not gonna work. Okay, now I need to somehow get these guys in. Minecart down. Hook. That's not what I wanted. Get out. Why are villagers so annoying to get into a minecart? I swear. Go on. In the minecart. In the minecart before I give you a barrel to jump on. I think I've got enough space in my inventory to cancel this guy's job block. Oh, no you don't, mate. Nice try. Now get in there. And... kaboom. There's only 2 left. Just push them. You can bump into them. It takes too long. Bumping into them just moves them everywhere. They will not go where I want them to go when I bumped into them. That's why I've not bothered bumping into them. I will solve this problem out myself. I'll just go grab some more stone, which I have somewhere. Oh yeah, we got plenty of stone. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Go away, bot. Just wait for this guy to move around a bit. Don't go that way. Where are you going? More importantly, why are you going there? Fine. You wanna ruin my nice floor? We'll ruin my nice floor. This is what happens to villagers who disobey. Uprising has been defeated. I think there was only 1 block that I needed, right? Oh no, I needed 2. We were both wrong, Black Point. I needed 2. There. Aside from the lack of villagers, it's like nothing ever happened. But now I need to figure out what the fuck that problem is. My pack when you can play Dead Cells in Minecraft. I think you mentioned that last week. I should put the lava bucket away before I cause myself an injury. And I can put a... No, I still need the silk touch, kind of. But I need to figure out what the problem is here. And if there's a way around it. Excuse me. Alright, here's what we'll do. You, sir, are in my way. Fine. Get out the fucking hole. Get out the hole. Or there will be consequences. Right, there's consequences. Go fuck yourself. You wanted a consequence? You got a consequence, buddy. Right. Okay. Let's block this to prevent any more villagers from spawning whilst I work out what the problem is here. Because don't worry, the villagers will still go through. They just will bonk their heads. And if they drown, they drown. It's their fault. So... what I need to figure out is how to get... oh, and I have that barrel too. Let's get rid of all of that. Barrel, cauldron. Right. But then that doesn't work. Then you need redstone beside it. The redstone is powered by the button. Unless that's not the case here. In which case, we should... be able to move this up, I suppose. So, cobblestone. Redstone torch. Alright, I need to get out. I need uppies. Give uppies. There we go. Okay. So, there should be a redstone torch here. Right? And then a powered rail. But then I can't place a powered rail. So that doesn't work. But what if I broke either that, take this out, put that in there, cobblestone, powered rail. Does that work? No. Okay. So that means... maybe out then up. Instead of directly up. I'm just wondering... if I can't do something... maybe you're right though, hang on. Powered rail. Torch. Dirt. Powered rail. Then up. Yeah, that's it. That's what it was, yeah. But I think it was also powered rail here as well. That's what it was. What's worse is that after all that... Oh, there's a water block there that's been removed. Hold on. There's just an entire water block there that's been removed. So, I need to sort that out. A sec. Gotta get ready for work. Okay, no worries. Thank you for coming by. And for assisting in this happy little accident that I successfully made and destroyed all of my villagers with. Okay, there we go, that pushes them out. And then block, block. No, this isn't right. I don't think that's right. Something's wrong here. Something is terribly, terribly wrong there. I have done goofed it. Because the minecart's not going to pick up anything there. No, okay. Alright. Stop the villagers from loading in. My brain is not able to figure this one out right now. And solve a mirror puzzle to get that to work. So the other villager breeder is back up and running, so that's fine. This one is working, it's just I need to figure out the villager pickup system. And I don't know what that is. I can't push this back any further. As it is, the villager pickup system is terribly, terribly squandered. I think I might know the solution. Is it that? And then that. God, I can't fucking remember. Because they get shoved into this corner. The best I can do is try. It's all I've got. I'm gonna have to try something. Because it's a process similar to how that minecart works. So they're not actually being picked up, they're just being crammed into the corner and then they get picked up. That's the idea. So, if I do that, then I just put that there, and then all we can do is hope. Because they'll get pushed into that corner and then hopefully scooped up by the minecart. But now I have to wait for the villagers to respawn in there. Like, that's all we can do, really. So you have to wait for the villagers to grow up, then eventually they'll shove each other through the gate, then that will go up here, because none of that's changed. Everything here is the same. I'm gonna put that cobblestone block away. Everything there is the same and should not have changed. What's worse is that I could have also done this, right? Ready? Watch this. Ta-da. Sometimes my genius makes me question my sanity. Right, you had my... Also, you're in the way. I'm just gonna move you now. Yeah, I think everything else is on me. And I definitely got rid of that lava. Being very careful with that. Put the silk touch away. That was a fine mess. Everything's back to normal. Return to the villager cleansing. The problem is, Spyro, I don't know if it is back to normal. I have to wait until the villagers respawn. Eventually, that's going to get closed off. Oh, I may as well put some minecarts back in here, hey? I am not having a good day. Very much so not having a good day today. Today is not my day. Maybe tomorrow I should go and buy a lotto ticket. Because after this run of bad luck, I am due for a very long run of good luck. Maybe I should get into gambling. Might have more luck. Might leave the game running overnight, Just to generate some more villagers. And just stay in the Iron Golem panic room. Huh. Did anyone see where I put those job blocks, or where those job blocks may have ended up? They're not in here. Where the f... Game, did you just eat my inventory? Where did those job blocks go? I'm not blind, am I? They're not... No, they're definitely not here. They're not in there. Those were the only other two chests that I accessed. They're not under the floor, are they? No, they can't be under the floor. Where did they go? I only smashed 1 or 2 barrels. They're not in either of them. Guess I'm just gonna have to make more of them then until I find them. I have no idea where they ended up. We had 9 more of these guys. 9 more stonecutters. But they've just vanished off the face of the earth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, there were exactly 9 of them. But they have all just disappeared. Completely gone. Yeah, see, so how this works is that a villager will end up here because of the water, but they won't be able to move in. So eventually when villager cramming happens, they'll just get shoved up. That is so... That is so bizarre. That is utterly bizarre, man. I have no idea where those stonecutters went. Wonder where the blocks went. Yeah, I've... Right after you make more, probably. Knowing me. They were in my inventory when that all happened. They were in my inventory when that all happened. I know that they were. The only other chest I can think of is the cherry blossom, is the one with all the wood in it, but I did not put anything in the chest, I only took out. They're not there, no. They're definitely not in my shulker boxes, right? There could have been a happy little accident here. There they are. Don't... Your guess is as good as mine as to how the fuck they ended up in there, but... that's where they went. I suppose it was me panicking about the lava situation. That's... You know what? That's probably what it was. It was me panicking about the lava situation. That's where they went. So we were pulling them the entire time. I was. Thank goodness. However, I'm one short. Because there should be one for the job blocks. Chest, which is there. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 total. But there should be one for the job block chest. So I'm one short somewhere. I don't know what's happened to that one. It's fine. I'll just make another one. Iron ingot and 3 stone. That's fine. We can do that. Okay. Calm down. Counting the one you still have placed. Yes. Because I had 9, I placed that, I had 8. I have not made the 9th one yet. So this would bring me up to 10. So yeah, I'm one short. Because there should be 1 in the chest. Like so. Okay. Back to your regularly scheduled doldrums. Hi Carbed, welcome on in. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit out of it tonight. We had a situation. That situation may or may not have been a Villager Uprising. Light grey and black glazed terracottas. Okay, those are things we don't have. Right, now, stop and think, Skylar, before you dumb floof brain your way out of this one, for fuck's sake. Right, give me one of those, give me one of those. What do you mean? Ride to the love, if it's a functional part of your base, you can't really blame the tried, the few happy little accidents. I thought... I literally went over here, checked the switch, and I thought it was good. Well, I suppose now we can try this. So, we're gonna try this instead. Okay. Alright. Chat. We fucking fixed a problem. Okay. One problem fixed. Also, those glazed terracottas that I just bought, they're going straight in the lava pit, because I do not have them. I am going to throw them away. Because I do not have a villager that has the trade, so not worth keeping. There should not be any more minecarts in here. Well, there should be a minecart blank, but a spare slot, but there isn't. Okay, well, we've got no villagers to really work with, which is a bit of a pain in the neck. So, I wonder if maybe now is a good time to go and do something else. Since we have no villagers to work with tonight. Well, we do have some, but we don't have many. That's what I should be saying. Also, let's just clean up my inventory a bit more. Get those out of here. I kind of want to keep the dripstone blocks, but I'm not entirely sure if I can do anything with them. I don't think I can turn them into dripstone. You know, something that would actually be moderately useful. Thanks for restocking. It also looks like I might have gotten away with the discounts. Maybe? Mm, 21 to 1. 3 down to 1. Try in here as well. 26 down to 20, 5 to 1. 16 down to 11. Not much of a discount there, mate. Just saying. Yeah, okay. Alright. Brown terracotta. Do I have that already? Let's go find out. Yep. Right away. Nope. Okay. You are a definitive jacuzzi. You, sir, are a definitive jacuzzi. Oh, did anyone? No? Okay. I did message a couple of friends and said, hey, I've got some skeleton horses. One of them got back to me and said, you should name them, which, you know, we've done. So that they don't despawn. Doesn't look like anyone's come to claim any yet. All the excitement, I kind of forgot to check. Well, on the plus side, at least I've remembered how to reset the villager containment unit over here. Pink terracotta, grey terracotta. Pretty sure I've got both of these. That looks like pink terracotta. No, it is not. Grey terracotta. Yeah, I've got grey. Okay. Got grey terracotta. I think that was also the pink one. Yep, sure was. So, yep. He's a goner. I mean, at least he took the job. That was awfully nice of him. Okay, make sure to flick that over next. I kind of feel like I should keep this villager breeder running whilst I'm obtaining villagers, if that makes sense. But I also wonder if maybe it's time, like, this is a good time to transition. Like, just destroy that villager breeder that's out there and focus instead solely on this one. Because eventually that's going to be what happens. Hey, there's a second one. I'm gonna knock this guy back over here. Since he doesn't want to seem to cooperate. Because eventually I'm gonna knock this down. No, he doesn't want to take the job. But yeah, that works. So that's good. It's nice to see something working, because I wasn't sure if that was going to work again. But that is working now, so that's good. And I now know what the setup is. And I'm just going to leave that powered rail there and keep that there, because that's what should have happened in the first place. Also, you took the job. Fantastic. Okay, and chisel bricks. Diorite. You've got grey clays terracotta, but I think I've got the creeper block. Yeah. I've got both of these. Okay, reset. And then you go. It's really too bad, actually, mate, because you had the, you had 2 terracotta blocks. Or glazed terracotta blocks, I should say. So, that was really too bad. Oh. Oh, I have no idea where that string went. No clue. Because these villager breeders are exactly the same build. So both of them are pumping out villagers at the same rate, I'd argue. Approximately, anyway. Red terracotta and pink glazed terracotta. I'm pretty sure we don't have the pink glazed terracotta, and the red terracotta looks new as well. Or is it? No, that is completely new. And I think the pink glazed terracotta is completely new as well, right? Yeah, that looks new to me. Right, make sure... Okay. That's to the jacuzzi, that's away from the jacuzzi. Go away from the jacuzzi. Now, zombie, if you could. If you don't mind. Pasty villager. Have you had your inner health vitamins today? Or your... No, it's not vitamins, it's inner health plus. But I was trying to make a villager joke and it didn't work. Have you had your have you had your villagers today? Your daily dose of villager C and villager D and villager A. Get your daily villager supplements. My zombie has now decided he doesn't want to work. Hey, tasty villager over there. I want to do something about him. May as well generate some more emeralds. It's not like we can do much else. We've lost all of our villagers. I know that string ended up around here somewhere. Exactly where it did go, though. My zombie has decided not to do any work. Come on, mate. Go a little aggro. Come on. There he goes. He just needed a little coaxing. That's all. He just needed a little bit of coaching. Okay. Arrow of weakness and an apple. Nope, that's a regular apple. I need a gold apple. Poink. Bow. Eventually I need to swap out this librarian as well, because I kind of want this to be all stonecutters. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Well, it doesn't have to be, I suppose. So like these two could be something else. Maybe. So maybe move, like, the cartographer or something. I don't know. I suppose I should do that now if I'm gonna do it. I either move the librarian or I move the cauldron guy over to this side. No, the librarian would make more sense, because this is where the enchantments are going to start going. So, the librarian would make more sense to move. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Ah, here's a minecart. You will get in minecart, yes? Yes. Very much yes. Okay. Right. Don't be alarmed, sir. Just a temporary move. Okay, now I just need to get behind you and push you out. Okay. Okay, probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Right. Oh, I hate that. No, 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 no. You get back in there. You get back in there. I said you get back in there. Why are you being a butt? Fine. No, that's not what I wanted. I want it to face the other way. I want it to face this way. That's what I'm trying to get happening here. I want the lectern to face the other way. There. Excellent. Right, now I will... Don't be alarmed, sir. Just taking your stuff away from you. Thank you. Don't bother with the minecart. Alright. So we've got that sign to take down. Then we've got Power 5, Silk Touch, and Respiration. Okay. I think that's how you spell respiration, right? Yeah, it looks right to me. Okay. Stone cutter. Excellent. Right, that's another one down. I feel like what I should do is, like, I should make a mark on the floor, like, in front of them, like, which one sells what. And then another block up here. If you catch my drift. So, one block here, one block on the floor to say what they've got. That could work. Alright. So I've got... Progress. Good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more berths to fill. Yes, despite all setbacks, we are maybe making a little progress. So yeah, what I'm thinking is I might do a terracotta block here and a glazed terracotta block here. And that's like to show what they've got. And then as I'm walking through, I can be like, okay, this one's got this one's got this one's got this one's got this. That's what I want to do. Shall we go see if another villager is ready? Yeah, that could work, because then it's like top, bottom, top, bottom. Chat, do not take that out of context. Alright. Give people an inch, and... this is a decent order of things. So what have you got? You've got top, bottom. So what was it? Top, bottom. So that's your top block. That's your bottom block. See? Now that's a good idea. Why is your avatar so adorable? It's not adorable. No. Not adorable. Top. Bottom. Top. Magenta. Purple. Okay. So that it... No. No. Not adorable. No. This is exactly what I mean. Nuh-uh. Let's wait. Top, bottom. Top. Bottom. So cute as to be legend. Not cute. Not legend either. No. Top. Bottom. Now, there's a way to make this... Yeah, there we go. I was like, it's got to do with the way you're standing, I think, is how that works. Pink terracotta. Orange terracotta. There's that block. There's that block. Top. Bottom. Minute kid auto too late to get. No, I did not. No. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Red terracotta. Pink glazed terracotta. Red terracotta. Roller clubs. No, do not. Black terracotta. There we go. toss out that andesite. I don't need it. I want to look something up. Dripstone block. The dripstone block is a block that allows pointed dripstone to grow beneath it. Dripstone blocks are used primarily for decoration. If a stalactite is hanging from a dripstone block with a water source above, it slowly grows both the stalactite from above and the stalagmite from below. I'm a dumb puppy. Hi Kion, welcome on in. I'm not dumb. I'm also not a puppy. Can be used for infinite lava. I'm just... Spyro... I'm trying to think. It allows pointed... Tired Nutter? Maybe. It allows pointed dripstone to grow beneath it, right? But... Does that... Dumb puppy can't think. No. Not dumb, not a puppy. I mean, I might be dumb. Nardo. But... What? Pointed dripstone is placed on the bottom of a block. So... But does it grow from dripstone? Like, can it grow from a dripstone block? Because I don't think it can. Block receipts red. I don't know. The wiki's not clear enough. If a dripstone block has a water source block above it, it will very slowly grow pointed dripstone beneath. Be careful because pointed dripstone can be sharp. Apparently. Put lava above it and a cauldron below it. Cauldron randomly filling with lava at some point. I know that's the thing. I'm just trying to figure out if pointed... Because I can't turn these into pointed dripstone. And you need the pointed dripstone to drip into the cauldrons. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I'm not sure if the dripstone block can actually turn into a pointed dripstone. It needs to be a pointed dripstone. But if a dripstone block has a water source block above it, it will very slowly grow pointed dripstone beneath. Okay. We'll try it. Why not? We got the resources. I need a bucket. Yep. We shall go shovel some dirt. I'm not going to do it in here. That would be silly. I will do it out here. Like, out in the open. Away from everything. At a point where it's not going to get in the way. Okay, so... just dirt. Fill that with water. So there's a water source. And then we'll dirt. Dripstone. Now, it does happen slowly. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm just gonna leave that there. Just leave that there. How are these villagers not grown up yet? Thought you needed water on top of it. Was it water on top of it? If a dripstone block has a water source block above... Oh. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Spyro. Hi, Krim. Well, come on in. You're watching Dumb Floof Brain at work. We had a Villager Uprising earlier. Let's not talk about that. Like a whole... It was a whole thing. So... Wait. How does... What? My brain. My brain cannot handle this right now. Doing okay, just woke up. Villager Uprising, I didn't see any villages out of place. Exactly, Sparrow, we don't talk about it. Also, Crimson, what do you mean you just woke up? Please elaborate, mister. I should be at work right now. Let's not do that. Bank holiday today. Oh, okay. That's right, then I'll let you off the hook. I'm doing well. My brain is not braining, and I have no fucking patience today. Back at work after being gone for a week and a half, so I'm existing. Yeah, I can see that, Sparrow. But yes, my brain is not braining, and my patience is gone. It just... $300 emails that were waiting for me. Ugh. Yeah, that's the worst. When you go away, and work knows you've gone away, and then they still email you. Asking you to do things. Ugh, that's the worst. I do feel sorry for my poor manager. He is literally told that he has to take his laptop to on holiday with him so that he can basically work whilst he's on holiday. It sucks. So for a week, a month, I should go and add similar emails. Mother with the out of office email paper, I don't look. Exactly. It took me the entire morning to get through them all. Yeah, I am not looking forward to my potential trip in February. Yeah, I turned off my work phone. No way to reach me. Yeah, my manager has started just being like, yeah, no, I'm gonna just leave my laptop at home. Yeah, I work IT, and I can't tell you how many times I will leave work for the day, having cleared out all my assigned tasks, and come back to find I have been established several more after my shift ended. Yep. Still won't stop people from calling you, unfortunately. Oh, they can call, it's just like, they're not gonna get anywhere. Their call's gonna go nowhere. Or at least in Spyro's case, anyway. Deal with it when you come back. Turn it back on. But yeah, my manager had to take his laptop with him on a cruise ship. On a fucking cruise ship. Told to take his laptop with him so he could, you know, do some work whilst he was away. Why? Because they wanted him to keep working. Crimson, we've talked at length about how my work sucks. Just add that to the reasons. So it is today's Spyro that needs to deal with everything that Vacation Spyro ignored. Oh, that's super illegal in the US, and if your company tells you to do that in writing, it's an easy lawsuit. One sentence to get my interest. Hi, Sky Wolfie. Welcome on in. And I've just blown your sentence. Rip. Blue Nemdo, thank you so much for the bits. Lemon. Lemon indeed. Try again. My brain can't at the moment. I'm sorry. Can't remember if it is here in Canada or not. I'm fairly certain that it's probably like something that you probably can't do in Australia. There's like a right to disassociate. It's not a right. No, it's not a right to disassociate. It's a right to. It's like a right to disengage or something. It's a word. There's a word for it in Australia, and there's like it's a right to do it. But my manager feels a little bit more pressured because he's just like, well, you know, they pay my wage, and he is also retirement age, so. Do you do sports? Nope. I'm lazy. Well, I dissociate all the time. My psychologist says it's a serious problem. When you're in IT, if you're still working even if you're off, the amount of family and friends that contact you for IT help. Crimson, don't remind me. I literally had that right before the stream. So did you get all the terracotta you wanted? No, because we had an incident. There may or may not have been a Villager Uprising. It's like I can find out for you. Yes, you did. You're kind of cute. Oh, I'm sorry. That's fine. I'm sorry that I can't hold your attention because I cannot brain tonight. Blue terracotta, green terracotta. Have we got those already? I don't think so. Might have lied and told my grandmother I had no cell service last week. That's the way to do it. Sparrow, you got it. So you contact me sometimes for IT help. That's because you're smarter than me. Family member who I haven't spoken to in like 5 to 6 years contact me randomly. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, 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 no. So you went the wrong way. Let's try that again. There. It's more like 10, but who's counting? Also, Crimson, I don't think you've seen it yet, but, this is the jacuzzi. This is where villagers go when they don't give me the traits they want. A nice, relaxing vacation holiday straight into the jacuzzi. Is it critical, or did they just want an easy answer, which could have been answered by Google? Two good villagers into there. Yeah, Blue, that happened again tonight. Another good villager went directly into the jacuzzi by accident. And then we had a whole full-blown revolution. And I had to quell that. Google 100%. Okay, so it is legal under the Employment Standards Act in Ontario, British Columbia, Alberta, and Quebec, but the other provinces have sneaky workarounds. Forgotten the Microsoft login password to get into the 10-year-old laptop. Woof. So it was the Microsoft account password? Or is it, like, just a Windows PC password? So, where I'm at is sneaky, got it. Oh god. Like, I'm just curious if it was their Microsoft password. Don't tell me their password, of course. But, like, was it their Microsoft password, or was it just a password to get into the PC itself? Because they can be separate things, but they had... okay, that explains it, yeah. Because you can link it, and then that's required. They'd linked their Microsoft account as their Windows 10 login, and had forgotten that password. Hopefully, they still remembered their email, so that they could reset their password. But I imagine you sold it pretty quickly. Grey terracotta, green glazed terracotta. Do I have... I'm pretty sure we've got grey terracotta somewhere. Don't we? Yeah. We don't have the green glazed terracotta, but... We've got one of your two trades. Make sure points are switched properly. To the jacuzzi! You can't if you can't get into the laptop to reset it. Can't you log into your Microsoft account on another computer, though? I also wonder if I should, like, just make that slightly bigger, just in case they didn't have another computer. Can they use their phone? Can you take another computer? Like, can you take another laptop to them? Do not know how to use a smartphone. I was not going down that rabbit hole. Oh, why did I press the button? Oh, interesting. I forgot that was a thing. Minecarts that don't have anything in them don't fly nearly as far. Although you'd think that they would fly further. Soggy cat. Comes up to them, all this was over Facebook Messenger and not in person. Oh, okay. I see. They live like 8 hours away. Ah. Great. I'm not going to say anything. Feel that MFA is required for most employees of the company I work for, and I cannot tell you how utterly offended people get the idea of using their personal smartphones to log into their work computer. I'm very much the same. I don't like using my mobile phone to access anything work related. I do have a couple of things, but I really don't like using my mobile phone for that purpose. It's my mobile phone. Even if work bought it for me. It's a weird situation, like, for me, because work technically bought my phone because I was after a new phone and they just bought it for me. But they bought it for me outright as a gift. They also would not let me choose my phone, aside from just a couple of models. So I had to get what I was given. And I will never do that again, because I fucking hate this phone. Where I am, only lawyers gets company cell phones, and where we use 365 for everything, we link their personal phones specifically for MFA. You break into their account to change their password, or somehow get around the need to use a Microsoft account to log into the laptop. The thing I use my phone for is my schedule. See, I get that, but on the other hand, these people make more in a month than I make in a year. They get no sympathy from me. It's legally a gift. Legally a gift, which means they have transferred ownership of the item to you. Yep, exactly. It is actually my phone. But work decided to buy it for me. That's all. I tried to, but the laptop only had the one account, and it was the admin account. Sometimes I can tell them over text. Yeah, Well, I do seem to be out of villagers. So perhaps, chat, we should do something else for the time being. Then make more. I can't force them to have the thing. The thing.tm. Local admin to get into. Sounds like someone needs to make a call to Microsoft support, or did you find a way around? Told them to contact Microsoft. Yep. At that point, it was a lost cause. Yes, you can threaten them. Threaten them with a jacuzzi. I'll threaten them with a good time. Literally threaten them with a good time. Literally never heard from them since. The peace was deafening, right? Just a, oh, thank goodness. Either the problem's been solved, or Microsoft could not solve the problem. Australia, we have the right to disconnect law, which protects us from having to check our emails or texts or take phone calls from our employers when outside our paid work hours. Thank you, Delimited. That's what I thought it was. Something like that. And people will forget you exist until they need something from you. Mm-hmm. Yep. They are the worst. Heard about that. Would love to have that here. Well, Karim, all you have to do is move to Australia. And, you know, I'm just saying, as your friend from Australia, I'd be okay with that. Not saying that you should move to Australia. I'm just saying that you can move to Australia. Right an arm and a leg, and then Microsoft will snail mail a password to you. Probably not that bad, but who knows. Man. This is Microsoft nowadays. Hopefully Microsoft is not nearly as bad as Google at the moment. Google's atrocious. We're having a problem. Like, we're currently having a problem at work with our Google My Business profile. It's been a whole mess. And Google is just like, we don't know what's wrong. And then fixed half the problem. Fucking so stupid. Didn't fix the whole problem, but they did fix half of it. When can we make our own country? Hey, big companies and governments and annoying people. Ain't that the dream? Australia comment. You'd be happy to know that apparently the girlfriend wouldn't mind coming to Australia for a trip too. So when are you coming? How soon do I have to alert my dad and my sister that we're gonna have some guests? Funny you say that. Tomorrow. The CIA decides when they want to destabilize it. It's owned by a country and government. There is no land in the world, but you can get away from it. Just wait for some undersea volcanoes to erupt, wait 200 million years, and then you might have a new island. Google sounds like Scooby-Doo in your mind. Then make an island. We'll make an artificial island. We must go to the one place government can't touch us. Space! It sounds like Scooby-Doo in your mind. I'm trying to think. Probably? I don't know. I don't know if it sounds like Scooby-Doo. But I'm also trying to think of something that I can compare it to. An archipelago. Good plan, Comrade General. Space! I beat the sheep Pokemon and you could technically go to Antarctica, but you'd like die in 10 minutes. Not if you rug up. Legendary oh my word, don't start. Don't you dare. Antarctica is divided into areas owned by different countries. I think Australia owns part of it. Or is that Antarctica? Did someone say legend? not a legend. Nobody is actually going to stop a lone individual from building an igloo and dying. Antarctica isn't real, it's just a giant ice wall that keeps the flat earth hidden. Everywhere on this planet is owned by a government. You simply cannot get away from it. Yes, you are. No, I am not. This is not a topic for discussion or debate. I am not a legend. Been over this. You're a myth. Nuh-uh. Like an underwater country in international waters. Like how you admitted it. Crimson, that was a slip of the tongue. Also, no delimited, it wasn't on videotape. So there is no recorded record of it. It didn't happen. Doesn't matter, you still said it. Nuh-uh, no I did not. Where's your evidence? This is subject to international law. What happened, if you can tell me, Skylar? Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Also, this is a good idea. See? Crimson agrees. Nothing happened. Where did that go? I know I placed it down. Where did that go? Oh well, it's gone now. Sure, nothing. You can quote everything that was said, or just the one part. Nothing happened. But there was nothing that happened. Oh, no, I need that. Skylar admitted this time. Two friends of ours worked their way into getting Skylar to admit he's a legend. No, Crimson! No! Bad Crimson. No. It wasn't fair, they ganged up on me. They backed me into a corner. Well, it was something, like, cute or such. Nice. They backed me into a corner. And I did not appreciate it, because I'm not a legend. It's finally starting to believe. No, I'm not believing. We already have a clip of that on the channel. I did that. There was a part of it. Shush! Backed into a corner, opening yourself up to a whole lot of jokes that you adorable legend. Oh my word, not adorable, not a legend. No. Maybe we should start using these villagers. Download the clip of it and back up to videotape. Okay, let's see here. Hang on. Alright, what? VODs? Alright. There it is. And And it's gone! Skylar is a cat. I'm not a cat. I'm a nerdo. Skylar is not a kitty. Nuh-uh. I'm just a nerdo. Hi, Papa Lynx. Welcome on in. I feel bad because I have nothing to do because there was an incident with the villagers earlier. I'll ask him the question of if the proto-Nado is catering, since he said the Nado is cute. All Nados are cute. Except for me. I'm the exception to the rule. I am not cute. I already had a local backup of it. Wow. I'm not the first one to say that. Not cute. Or a legend. All Nados are universally cute, and you're the sole exception out of countless Nados. Would that rarity not then make you a legend? No. Because shiny Pokemon exist, and you don't call them legends, do you? Consider me just as rare as a shiny Pokemon. Not a legend. Shiny legendaries do. You do. Nuh-uh. I know shiny legendaries are a thing, but I'm just a regular old Nado, so... Nope. Skylar the shiny got. You're shiny legendaries. No, I'm not! Skylar the shiny got it. Oh, I like that. No! Spyro, stop. Skylar would be statistical anomaly at that point. Said that regular Nados are cute. Stop ganging up on me, it's not nice. I'm not cute. I'm not a legend. I'm just a Nado. I'm gonna cry. I'm just agreeing with what she said. From the beyond, let me cry or keep crying. Oh, you won't take the job. Deport all of the villagers. You won't take your job until things happen. Things happen being, you know, taking your job. I think the problem is, like, all of the villagers here may actually take the villager's job. Or this particular job block. And I think once one villager logs into it, that you can't really have multiple villagers locking into it. I think that's how Minecraft works. No, I'm just seesawing this guy. I'm still very mad at myself for what happened earlier with the villagers. Very, very, very mad. But it's fine. We live with our mistakes. No one is perfect. Tell me everything I'm not. I am not a legend. I am not cute. I am not adorable. I have no emeralds. gonna go get some more emeralds. I'm not gonna use the ones that I've got in storage. Because why would I do such a silly thing? Anything else? I'm trying to think. Emperor? That's something I'm not. The sound bites into a false confession. Please don't. That would make me very, very uncomfortable if you did that. Did you just... Nope, you did not. You did not. You did not. You did not. Actually, that does not make me a federal criminal. You guys don't want to restore. To actually admittance. No. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay. Put that away. Also, congratulations, my dear villager. You are actually my first plains villager. Plains? Savannah! Savannah, that's the word I'm looking for. There we go. You're my first Savannah villager. Congratulations. Oh, great, what do I win? Well, that depends on what you provide. Moment of truth, sir. White terracotta, lime glazed terracotta. Okay, well, the fact that that just opened up a recipe means we don't have that yet. And the lime glazed terracotta, let's go see. That's all new. Congratulations, sir! You are our first Savannah winner! You win an all-expenses trip paid to not the jacuzzi, but the zombie conversion chamber! Deliberately doctored the audio. I would be guilty of a crime, not to mention using a carriage of service to menace, harass, or cause offense. This is a cute emperor and adorable legend, but either way, he's emeraldless. Not a legend or an emperor, and I'm not cute. But I am emeraldless. Well, now I'm not, but I was before. And your second prize, sir, is an arrow in the eye! Then you get a golden apple. Ow! He hurt me! Listen here, Buster, if you do that again, this sword will cut that head straight off, mate. Your attempt at rebellion has been noticed, and you have therefore been put on probation. Any further attempts will result in your disqualification. Very carefully. Put these away. Mission that'll send him straight. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome on in. Hey, hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. How about you? Your trades are rubbish. I just want you to know that your trades suck. You have tempted my patience for the last time. Okay, last bit of my weekend. I see. Hope your long weekend has gone well. I told these villagers, I told them, don't try my patience today, and he fucking tried my patience. One villager finally grew up. Technically, since we all keep calling Skylar things he doesn't want to be called, we're all guilty of using a carriage service to menace, harass, or cause offense under Section 474.171 of the Criminal Code 1995. Commonwealth, we're all guilty, which could land us in prison for 3 years. No, you didn't. Ha! See? See? Take his lunch money. I took a lot more than his lunch money. Good. Take all of his left shoes. I already have that. Bye-bye. Stand back. And top block, bottom block, top block, bottom block. Okay. Perfect. Took his left foot with a feather till he coughs it up. Also, I should do something with these enchantments, shouldn't I? I'm at level 82 again. I should probably do something with those. Would be the worst curse of inconvenience. I have no idea. Things that's constantly dripping and you can never fix it. I'm trying to think. This looks always have a small hole, just the right size for your small toe. I'm very well acquainted with the most devious ways of getting under people's skin. The only thing I can think of, and I can only think of two. One I think is more direct harm, which is not really inconvenience. It's more direct harm, which is just you are constantly every time you walk around, you feel like you're stepping on Legos. Like regardless of the shoes you're wearing or anything like that, it feels like you're stepping on a Lego every single step you take. So you have to learn to live with the pain. And the other thing that I can think of, which would just be which would be more of an inconvenience, I suppose, is just every time you lay down, and this is every time you lay down and you try to go to sleep. Every single time you lay down and try to go to sleep, whatever your head is resting on turns as hard as a rock. Pink glazed terracotta. I have pink glazed terracotta. See, this guy understood the assignment. With a hard, I would instantly get very warm. Kind of a very cool person, a very cool Naruto. I'm talking about my... Yeah, I know. Don't worry, Phoenix, I got you. Oh, that's another thing, I'm not cool. I'm not cool. Okay. Brown and green terracotta. I'm pretty sure I got both of those. I'll definitely got the green. In terms of warrior, get out of here! Blop blop. And back we go. I was gonna go on an adventure, but now it's getting a little late. Probably finish up at around 11 o'clock, so like 45 more minutes. It's a good thing you missed the first thing I said. First thing? Oh, so cute. I have noticed that Martin has very cute emotes. Thank you for immediately accepting the job. feel like this, like, little weird soft reset that we kind of had to do here has actually helped fix them. Like, they seem to be accepting the job a bit faster now. But I wonder if that's because of the, green terracotta. Yep, I've got green terracotta. Can't have you then. But I wonder if that's because of the lack of villagers here. Why have you not run out of minecarts? Where are you getting the minecarts from? There should be 4 empty slots here. At least. What has happened? You got not all confused. It's pulling from the back rooms, don't worry about it. It's kind of the hack of duping cards. Lime terracotta. Okay, that's new. And I do know that the orange glazed terracotta is new as well. Magic. Please tell me someone gets the Mr. Bean reference that I just made. Yeah! Cool! Great. Great, great, great. Okay, make sure this... Yes, is going right way. All the bloody incidents I had, I'm not taking chances. Come on, zombie. He's right there in front of you. Take another nibble. There you go. Come on, zombie. A little faster. There we go. Come on. Couple more. Come on. Couple more, mate. He's right there. Hey, there you go. One more. Come on. Hey, there you go. Another nibble. Come on. Another nibble, mate. There we go. Another one. Come on. You can do it. Tasty, tasty little villager. Come on. Come on. Hey, nice. Zombie's in the mood. But the zombie needs to have his daily dose of villager. Zombie craves villager flesh. Zombies need to have their daily doses of villagers. Villagers A, B, C, and D. Well, I currently have no villagers left. Remember, a villager a day keeps the golden apples away. Oh, that's what I should be doing. I should be generating more money. Through definitely legitimate methods. Beware the lava chicken. You know, I've still not actually seen the Minecraft movie. Has anyone seen it? Was it any good? What do people think of it? If you've seen it. Don't spoil it, but just let me know if it was any good or not. If you've seen it. It's not really on a priority list for me. If I'm completely honest. Having fun over there? Haven't seen it. Also, what I might do is when we log out tonight, I'm gonna leave it like this. So that we don't have an incident like we had earlier. Trying to fix the damn thing. It's mediocre, but if you like Blackjack and you keep your expectations low, you'll enjoy it. I feel like that's probably the reason why I would go and see it, is I would go and see it because Jack Black is in it. But like that's really it. Like I can't see me enjoying it aside from that. Not much anyway. Pretty much that, yeah. Okay. Noted. You know, one thing that I wouldn't mind, and this sounds so dumb, but like, what I want to do, as a massive Lego fan, what I'd like to do is I'd like to buy one of the Minecraft movie Lego sets, like the cheapest one that I can find that has quote unquote Steve in it, because then I'd have a minifig of Jack Black. And I think that's funny. I would have a proper legitimate minifig of Jack Black, because that's exactly what it is. You can't tell me it's not. Lego? Lego. Hey! Somebody transformed. Here we go. I also actually have no idea if it's still showing in cinemas. We tend to take things away from our cinemas very quickly. It's very cheesy. You're not really there for the story, but it's pretty much just all the actors enjoying themselves with a stupid premise and just doing whatever the heck they want. Then years down the line, that Jack Black minifig will be like $500 times the price. Yeah, It's literally like the only Minecraft Lego set that I would even consider buying. But I need to go and find out which one's the cheapest, and then just buy it from there. I've never really liked the Minecraft Lego sets, to be honest. So that would be like the first one that I ever buy. It's friends and VLC and the Popcorn Pass. Frankly, that's the only place I care to watch it. Yeah, I am missing 3 blocks of terracotta now. But we're missing, like, over half of the glazed terracotta at this point. I'm VLC and IRL for different reasons. think my friends and I were planning on going and seeing it when it was, like, first announced and stuff, and then we never did. And I'm sure by now most of them have seen it, and I'm like the odd, weird outlier who hasn't. You know, I'm really disappointed. I need to go and check, JB Hi-Fi and things. I need to go and see if, The Day the Earth Blew Up has been released yet on Blu-ray. I was going to go and see that in cinemas, and I'm so mad at the fact that I missed seeing it. Because I wanted to show my support. For animators and Looney Tunes characters. Not specifically Warner Brothers, they can go die in a fire. But, but you know, the fact that we actually got a Looney Tunes animated film. Especially after the whole, Wile E. Coyote thing. Coyote versus Acme, which is getting released now. I need to make sure I do see that. Because I, again, want to show my support. Regardless if that movie turns out to be mid or what, I need to go and see that. And I'm very disappointed in myself in the fact that I didn't go and see the Day the Earth Blew Up. I didn't even know it was coming to cinemas here. And then by the time I realized, it was almost too late. And it was down to like 1 or 2 sessions a week. So... And of course, when it... You know when a film gets to that point, and it starts getting shady? And I don't mean shady, but like... Not shady, but like... It starts getting a bit awkward and shifty and weird. Like, it's only on a couple of times during the week. It's only on during the day, during the week. It's not on it's not on during nighttime, so you can't go see it if you're working a 9-to-5 job. And it's never on the weekends. Like, it got to that point, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be able to see it. And then, literally the next weekend, it was down to 1 session for, like, Monday and Tuesday. It had, like, 9:30 in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, or 10:30 in the morning, and then it was gone. That was it. That was when I checked, and I'm like, I'm so angry with myself, because I didn't even know it was a thing. So freaking angry. Because I adore Looney Tunes. I was watching a movie in the morning. Exactly. On a Monday or a Tuesday, no less. You know, when people are at work, people are at school. It wasn't even during the school holidays, so, like, who in reality is going to watch that movie at that time? I was so angry that I missed it, though. I need to make sure I grab the Blu-ray. That is definite. Not gonna pirate that one when I want to show my support. Like I said, it's bad enough that I already forgot to go and, It's bad enough that I already forgot to go and see the movie as it was. Movies are also really expensive now, aren't they? It's getting a bit ridiculous. The first thing to think when they wake up is, I think I want to go to the cinema and watch a movie. I mean, it's fine if you have a plan to do that. Like, if you planned it a few days or weeks or whatever in advance, that's fine. But waking up and just randomly going, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go watch a movie. Yeah, no. So that's what I do, not at the theater, but if no one I watch is streaming and there's no calls coming in, I'll throw on a movie or two. Yeah, that's fair enough. But, like, actually going to the cinema at that hour of the morning... That's pretty much what Blue's talking about. Going to the actual cinema. Especially with the cost of movies these days. It is ridiculous out there. You want your movie ticket? That's like $20. Then I'm sorry, do you want popcorn with that? That's another $20. It's $40 to go to the cinema. Or damn near enough. I don't actually remember what the price... I need to be careful though, because I don't actually know what the price of my last movie ticket was. I think the last... No, I went to see Transformers 1. Or whatever that animated one was. It's either that or Wild Robot was the last movie that I watched in the cinema. It's been a while. So I don't actually remember how much I paid. But it felt like damn near $20 for the ticket. And then another freaking $20 total for popcorn and drinks. Paramount to the movies I watch nowadays, lol. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it's like $20. And like, it's not a big box of popcorn. Like, I can plow through that. It's like the medium-sized box of popcorn, which is, I can't hands, but like, it's not very big. I can plow through that if I don't eat my lunch. No worries. I can scarf that down. A third of the box will be gone before the movie even started. But like, and the drinks as well, they're not very big. Enough to make you want to go pee at the end of the movie, though. That's always a thing. Do everything on VLC, because if I don't like it, then all I wasted was my time. Yeah, that's fair enough. Can't in America, or at least the American South, the large popcorn is roughly the size of a small office trash can. No way I'm finishing that. Yeah, it is definitely not that size here. The boxes used to be a lot bigger, but they're very, very small these days. It's very easy to... I mean, like, I would buy a medium-sized box, and I will go through that myself. I don't need anyone to help me. And it feels as though the large boxes are not much bigger. Still remember the time when I went to the cinema, and it was for the Peanuts movie, if folks remember that. That released a few years back. And they were doing, like, a special promotion, and you could get, like, a little Snoopy cup. Well, I say little, but it was quite big. I was like, I'm gonna get me a Snoopy cup. So I got the like meal deal, got the Snoopy cup, and then it was so funny, like, because they give me the Snoopy cup, and then they start filling up my Fanta into a regular large drink cup, and I'm like, hey, shouldn't you be putting it in the Snoopy cup? And they're like, oh yeah, but we can't. Because the cup holders are not big enough. So they had to give me a regular cup. And I'm like, damn it, I just wanted to drink out of my Snoopy cup. Oh, that poor Snoopy cup. I never did use it. It sat on my shelf for years. A lot of them to assume that the cup would ever be out of my hands. It sat on my shelf for many years, and then eventually I just threw it away. I never ended up using it. Giving the cut to one of us. At the time, I wasn't streaming, believe it or not. I don't think. If I was, it was many years ago when I first started. I think even by that point in time, I'd already gotten rid of it. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like out of things to do because I'm basically just waiting on villagers since we had to curb the population a bit. That sounds very, very disturbing when I put it that way. There was a polite accident. I wonder if I should maybe just keep going with this string until villagers start popping back up. Make a house. I need resources to do that. I also need, you know, imagination to do that. Nether adventure. Somehow, Spyro, I knew you were gonna say that. Make a house out of wool. Nah. Totally won't over-prepare. Yeah, totally not. Me over-prepare for a half-hour trip to the nether? Less than half-hour trip to the nether? Never. Right, Spyro? So how many emeralds do you want? Yes. Oh, we have one. Huh? Why you no worky? Huh? Why you no worky? Break it. Don't give me problems again, game. I just solved them. Something's wrong with that dispenser, isn't it? Why is Hopper not feeding into dispenser? Hopper should be feeding into dispenser. That's how this works. Hopper go into dispenser. Why Hopper not going into dispenser? How was this? Did you lock the hopper? Not that I'm aware of. And that hopper's fine. Does it have to be into the back of a dispenser? Can a dispenser only take items from the back and it can't take items from the front? Or the side? No. Because that's what I've got here. And this is working. That's exactly the same setup. That is weird. That is very weird. That is so weird that it should be working. Have a good rest of the stream, Skylar. Alright, no worries. Catch you later, Phoenix. Appreciate the lurk. It is literally the same setup, so that can't be the problem. Alright. First and foremost, let's get rid of extra inventory space. I don't need these sets of string. And we can file away these emeralds. Right. Next. Let's get my silk touch out. Now we gotta do this carefully. If we break both of these blocks, we'll have an incident. Okay. Okay, so for some reason, you are empty. Why are you empty? You should not be empty. That hopper should be filling you up. So why isn't that hopper filling you up? Okay, so that fills in there. Is it because the glass block is a glass block? Well, he's safely contained in there, so we can do this. So that's filling up. But for whatever reason, it's not going into the dispenser the way it should. Okay, break this hopper again. We'll come in here. Let's break this out the way. And we'll grab the hopper again. Forge the river. Maybe I can't do that. Let's... Can I stop the water flow? Sort of. But then I end up with the same problem. So the hopper is going into the dispenser, and it fills up. But then the dispenser doesn't fill up. So what is happening here? Does this need to move back one so that this can move back one and the dispenser... No, but... Unless it's not a dispenser. What if it's a dropper that I've got over there? Oh, it's nighttime. Better sleep. I have no idea what the problem here is. I really don't. And if I remove that glass block... Pick up the dispenser. Put the dispenser down. The hopper's still full. And the dispenser doesn't... What the fuck? And yet, outside... we have literally the same setup. And it all works. Literally the same. Chest goes into hopper. Hopper feeds into this hopper. Hopper feeds into side of dispenser. Look for something that may help, but this is a very weird situation. Yeah! Button is on top of dispenser. Which is, I'm pretty sure what we had. We had the button on top of the dispenser. Yeah, the button was on top of the dispenser. Because it was a glass block there. And then the button goes here. But the dispenser isn't refilling. Mine alone replace it. I don't know what else to really do. Okay, my inventory fill up. Right. I need to throw a minecart out. I need to pick up the dispenser. Just fucking throw it again. Right. Dispenser. Hopper into dispenser. Hopper into there. Chest go on top of hopper with minecarts. Yes. Hopper is full. Dispenser is not. Let's try something else then. Nope, I have no idea. Absolutely none. That is very strange and should not be fucking happening. That's all I can say. There's a problem here, and I don't know what the problem is. Because there just shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I am at a loss, and I don't know why. That is being a bitch of a thing. Because that should be working. Because like I said, it's literally the same setup that I've got going on over here. Literally the same. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah. So there's even water next to this. And it's going on a flat surface. Yeah, that's... It's literally the same setup. It's exactly the same. But it just doesn't want to work. Listen, what to do. I'm trying to use my morning Minecraft knowledge to help. Like... It literally should be working. And the only thing I can think of that might be stopping it is the fact that it's got a glass block on top of it, but that shouldn't stop it. Like, it just should work. I mean, I can always try and jerry-rig it the other way around, I suppose. Put that hopper... Since we know the hopper system works, I could put this... Point this hopper into this way. And then into the dispenser from there. Like, that's doable. We could do that. Then you can lock hoppers, but I'm not seeing any direct redstone to the hopper. Oh, you know what it is? If I take that away, that's what it was. Alright. So there you go, Blue. Thank you for the information. That's what it was. So, if that's the case, I need to figure out how I did it on the other side. That's exactly what it was. As soon as you mentioned redstone to the hopper, I was like, yep, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. So if that's the case then, where's the redstone here? Is it under here, maybe? I have no idea where the redstone is. If I take this away... Aha! That's what it is. I put the redstone there. And that power... Wait. No, that's not powered anymore. No, it is powered. I take the redstone away. It's still powered. Okay, this is weird. Also, I probably just bumped a villager around. Alright, I need to go to bed. And then see if I can figure this out. It's probably under the tracks. Maybe? The problem is, like, I don't remember how I built that, because it was so long ago that I built it. There it is. Yeah, you're right. It's a block under the tracks. Okay. Well, now that we know that information, we can solve this. Excuse me, sir. So it wasn't here, it was here. Then redstone. Then I need to get up. Oh, it was a villager drowning. Okay, there we go. Well, I've solved the problem anyway. Right, so... Ugh. Oh. Right. Hang on. Hang on. I need a bucket of water. Hold on. Oh, yes, thank you. Very muchly appreciated. That had me puzzled. Thank you very much. Right. I will never use, but can help others. Okay. It's a water bucket, which will push me that way. Immediately block there. Block there. Block there. Should have another block here. Don't know why I don't. So I'll get another block. Block there. Perfect. Right. Now that's that problem solved. Thank you again, Blue. Right. Now let's see if we can go through this. Rather quickly. Get these two villagers knocked out. Alright. Oh, he's not even... Minecart. Go in there. Bonk. Bonk. Did you take the job? Yes, he took the job. Great. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Chisel blocks. No. Your trades suck. You're going in the jacuzzi. Ahem. No patience. Right. So, kill. Block, block. Push minecart onto track. Oh, stop him. Right. That shovel. Know what? I'm gonna make this look a little bit better. Hi, Tim. I'm in the same position that I was in before. How are you, Tim? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Wait a minute. This isn't right. Why are there problems? Why am I having problems? Okay, so the water should flow to here. Oh, I see. I've used too many glass blocks this time. Okay. So it actually was just block there, block there. That's what it is. There we go. Are we good now? I think we're good now. And then eventually, 2 glass blocks will go in here once I've stopped using this rail. Okay. I think we got it fixed. I think. put my bucket away. Maybe it'd be fixed. Maybe. Bubbles and feeding effects. Yeah, that fixed at least. And again, thank you for your help. Yellow. I'm pretty sure we have pink terracotta though. That's looking similar to this. No, but I think I see it on the other side. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Nope, wrong way. To the jacuzzi. Okay. I'm gonna put the powered rail away because I don't need it anymore. Not in there, it went in here. I'll keep the regular rail out, and I'm gonna put all the rest of the blocks away. So you go in there. And you go in there. Not all the way up there, though. And I think I might put those emeralds away as well. Actually, no, I'll keep the emeralds on me so that we can just go to the next villager. But I think I'm going to call it a stream there for tonight. We got a couple more villagers, but then we also had a complete villager breakaway, which did not help matters at all. So, there were some incidents. See how I can come across here and there to have unplayed redstone knowledge. It's fine for now. I appreciate it, but it's fine for now. Alright. So now it's just a matter of building up the, things done, dealt with a few issues. Yeah, a few issues that I accidentally caused. But on the plus side, this is fixed. This is now fixed, and actually, it will work. And I'm going to leave this here so I know how the setup works. And all I have to do is break this, replace it with a dirt block, and build the tracks in. That's it. And that's what it should have been from the start. It probably was all working, and I just fucking broke the whole system. The only problem I have is whether or not I can have that glass block there, but I think I should be okay? Maybe? But we'll see. We'll see. I have to wait for another villager to experiment further. Alright. I think that's going to be a stream for tonight, then. Like I said, we got a few more villagers in here. Oh. I need a orange terracotta. And a lime. So, orange is your top block. And then lime green is your bottom block. There we go. You had that glass there earlier. Yeah, And then I just smashed it because I was trying to fix things. Trying to work out how the system worked. And I caused an entire problem. So, it's all fixed now. Anyway, I think we're good to call it a stream there. Minecraft me is going to bed. I need to go to bed too. Tomorrow night... Dude, no. Hi, Meta. Meta, I'm so sorry. I'm literally just ending my guy. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow night, I will be playing The Legend of Spyro, The Eternal Night. I keep wanting to say a new beginning. We're on to The Eternal Night. We're playing the DS version. Here's hoping we might be able to finish it. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see how we go. And then on Wednesday night, I have no freaking idea what I'm going to do. As I mentioned last week, Sonic Rumble is massively delayed, and with Mario Kart World coming out soon, I don't want to take up a lot of streaming slots. I mean, as it is, my current plan is to go so hard on Mario Kart that the only break we're going to see during the week is Spyro, which is going to be like Tuesday will be Spyro, but then Monday is going to be Mario Kart, Wednesday is going to be Mario Kart, and I'm going to go so hard on it because I want to complete it and play it blind, but all my friends will want to play it as well. So it's like, well, I need to just focus, and I need to rush through it as much as possible on stream. Well, not rush through it, but like play it as much as possible on stream. So that's what I'm hoping to do. But that's not for a while yet. But in saying a while yet, it is only, it comes out on Thursday the 5th, and I will be streaming that. That is a fact. So it's literally we've got 3 more Wednesdays to go. And I don't know what to play for any of those Wednesdays. It's probably going to be Minecraft if I had to hazard a guess. I don't know. No, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed the stream tonight. I'm sorry, it was very slightly cursed. Things happened, and to be quite honest, look, I will be honest here. When that whole incident with the villagers happened, I was very quick to just being like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. And I was very close to just shutting down the stream then and there. But, you know, if I didn't sort that problem out, I would have to have sorted it out eventually myself anyway. So it gave us something to do, I suppose. A very cursed something to do, but a something to do. So have a good night, Skylar. I will, thank you, Spyro. I'm going to get the big eepies. Because apparently I just need it tonight. Not my day today. Got through all the troubles of the stream. Yeah, like, after the day that I had had enough, and then that happened, and I was like, I don't want to fucking deal with this right now. So, like, it took a lot of willpower to not just shut everything down. I'm proud of myself for, like, going through, though. Like, keeping up and just being like, well, never mind, I guess I'll just deal with that problem. So, I'm glad that I did. Character development, I guess. Alright, anyway, let's see if we can find someone to raid tonight, It's okay, you deserve to have a cookie. I would, but I have no cookie. I eated them all last week. There are no cookies left. I would. I would have had a cookie earlier, to be honest. Kin is live. Let's go raid Kin. Kin is playing VR chat. I have not seen Kin play VR chat very much. So let's go raid them. Not sure if Kin's gonna stay in VR chat or not. Alright. Have a good night, folks. I will see you all tomorrow night for The Legend of Spyro, The Eternal Night. And hopefully no villagers escape in that one. Good night, everybody.